Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Magic of Circle guest expert interview with Cora Poage. How are you today, my love?
I'm so well. Thank you, Sora, and really excited to be talking to you and to your people.
Thank you. Isn't it really strange? Because we're quite great friends, so to have this formal introduction must be really funny.
I was holding in my laughter a bit, I must say.
Well, my lovely ladies and men out there who are interested in the magic of circle, let me tell you a little bit about this amazing guest expert slash very, very good friend of mine. She is the owner of Sexy Soul Wellness. Cora is a certified holistic health coach through the Institute of Integrative Nutrition and holds a master's degree in spiritual psychology from the University of Santa Monica. Cora's specialty is helping her clients align with their soul and truth, fall in love with themselves, and align with their unique and sacred service on the planet. She is also a teacher for her alma mater, the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, where she leads classes on intuitive coaching and authentic entrepreneurship. Cora believes that when we are aligned with our soul and our truth collectively, we create heaven on earth.
Hmm.
Yummy!
Yay! Thank
How does
you.
it feel to hear yourself being spoken about?
Funny in some ways, almost like I'm observing that person you're talking about a bit, like, oh, huh. Interesting. And also really grounding because so much of what you're sharing in my introduction reminds me of who I am and why I'm here. And it's very grounding.
I love that. Is there anything else you would like to share with everyone regarding you and your work that wasn't in that little bio?
Mm. Yes, I feel like more and more the work or the play or whatever we want to call it that I do and experience with clients is so much about honoring each other's limitless wisdom and just together diving really deep in intimacy and connection. And also I've had a strong calling recently around helping people who are really called to being connected up to the divine and to angels and to spirit guides, helping them really stay connected and cultivate that while being grounded and thriving on earth.
Hmm.
And knowing we're not here to transcend the human experience, we're here to fully live it and to bring in the divine magic and miracles, to bring in heaven on earth, not to necessarily ascend. And yet, and so that's been my journey, as you know, Sora. You've been so helpful with me, for me on that journey. And now it feels like something that I'm supporting others in as well.
Beautiful. I love that. And I love the thought and concept around heaven on earth. So, really being able to tie yourself with your divine and with those that are up here on the astral level and bringing it down to your connection to the earth and the ground and Mother Earth. So, beautiful work that you're doing. You know that I'm such a huge fan of it. So,
Thank you
my
so much.
love, you know that for me, the three words that I try really hard to embody, and it is the way in which I question whenever I have a path that I need to take, is always for me, does it feel wild, does it feel free, and does it feel calm? For you, what does those three words mean to you? Wild, free, and calm.
Oof. Well, I love them and I get shivers when I tap into wild, free, calm. And first of all, I feel like they can be felt simultaneously. Like that's what really comes forward. And maybe when I feel my most alive, it's when they're integrating.
Mm-hmm.
For me, wild is allowing my body's natural wisdom, my instincts, my intuition, my gut, my heart to lead the show.
Yeah.
And so if I'm walking down the street and I feel like just going, "Hi, world," or something, which I have done, or telling someone they're beautiful on the subway, just because they are, just to me, wild is not filtering that overflow of impulse. And I love that. I just love that experience. And for me, I've been done some healing around self-consciousness and how will other people react or what will they think to help me deepen in the wild. Work in progress. Wild work in progress. I also love free. For me, free is like living authentically and truthfully without being a slave to fear and doubt. And I didn't say without fear and doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that will probably always be a part of my life in some way, as I'm a soul having a human experience, but not allowing the fear and doubt to block the authentic, free expression of my truth and my soul. And then calm. Whew. What comes forward right away with calm is a sense of all is well and all is unfolding divinely, and not necessarily because it looks that way to my small self or to my ego, but just because there's this inner knowing, capital K, of that on a very deep level, and being able to access the calm when the outer reality may even look almost opposite of that calm.
Amazing. Great descriptions. I can really feel into those three, very much the way in which you've spoken about them. And so thank you for being so clear around what you feel are wild, free, and calm. Based on what you were saying, I know that you live a life where you're so dedicated to working with your clients. You are an entrepreneur, and many of those that are watching or will be watching also are very dedicated to their mission and their path, and they desire to make great impact in the world. Do you have any little advice that you can give them as they move through their fears around doing this themselves?
Yes. So the first thing coming forward for me is most people with a calling to make an impact in the world, to help heal, awaken, whatever words we want to use, the collective, the planet, are light workers or healers of some kind. And the message I'm feeling to share that I've received recently is that our life purpose is not our career. Or maybe the other way around. Our career is not our life purpose. Our life purpose is spreading love, light, and healing, and I would add and truth to the planet, to the world. So for me, I used to get very stuck in, well, what programs will I offer so I can really be of service or really live my mission? Is it even being a coach? Or what should I change my business name to so it's really impacting the people I meant to impact, etc. And I'm just so grateful for this revelation that I could be a clown or a barista or a teacher or a president or choose to do no job, and I could still live my mission and still impact positively. So I would honor the people who are listening. I would honor their mission, and I would also ask, and their calling, and also ask what sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what makes you come alive and embody that as one vehicle for our life purpose, not as the only one.
I love that. Focus on fun and play,
Mhm.
and from that place, provide, and all will be well.
Exactly. The words that have come forward for me recently are live in the overflow.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3 points to that from my perspective are radical self-love and care.
Yep.
Um, Number 2, a devotion to our own inner healing and inner work and play. And 3, an alignment to our soul and our heart as being in charge, with our ego as a helper, as
Mm.
following an employee.
Beautiful, beautiful. I know that as you do your work with your clients, you also actually run a lot of workshops and seminars and conferences and retreats. So with that being said, what do you feel is the magic of circle, of community, of sisterhood, brotherhood, collaboration?
Oh, wow. It brings tears, like tears come up when I really tap into that. Whew. To me, the magic of it, first and foremost, is just the message that I'm not alone, that you are not alone, that I can share my pain and my issues and my challenges, and my sister can go, oh, been there, or my brother, or and I just look at them like, but you look so put together. No way are you like insecure, and and they're like, yes, I am. And it's just a sense of, oh, we're all one, and like we are here to teach and guide. And I feel like there really are universal themes that we go through, whether it's I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve to live my dreams. It's not it's not it's not okay to live in abundance. And we all get to mirror those back and forth and work through them together.
Beautiful. I ditto that for sure. And to have our community of brothers and sisters see us in our highest light and also bring us out of that mindset by engaging us with their own stories, but also witnessing where we've gone through, what has come out of it, and be able to reflect that back on us has been really pivotal for me.
I love that. I love that. I've learned that from you. It's that sense of what you brought up recently of, well, okay, I'm scared. I'm scared to move through the fear and resistance and really embrace this next level of dream life. And to ask our sisters, will you remind me of a time where I worked through the fear and it was worth it and it all worked out? And our sisters and brothers are like, yes, this time, this time. We're like, oh yeah, okay. Thank you.
It's so helpful.
It's amazing how it's like the cliche or the quote, sometimes we can't see, or the quip, the forest through the trees. And it's so helpful.
So helpful. Amazing. Yes.
Mm.
So let's see what other things. What are you currently curious about?
Ooh, oh yes.
So
Okay.
I want to move away from passion into
Mm.
more around curiosity.
Hmm. So I'm really curious about, for me, even going back to the realization that I can live my purpose doing anything. So I'm really curious about if that means I really would rather just be an actor and perform,
Mm.
or if that means I'd rather go back to teaching and work with kids again, or do I really I'm curious about, do I really desire to continue the business? So there's, oh, and I'm curious as to if I really got honest down deep, would I want to do free listening in the park all
Mm-hmm.
day long? So that's one thing I'm really curious about. And I'm also really curious, I'm looking at a question around, I've heard a lot of people saying that nothing is broken, nothing needs to be fixed, that everything is more than okay and unfolding divinely. And I love that. And I'm also wondering how that fits in though with a mission to want to heal and want to support the awakening of the world. And just wondering curious about how it all fits together.
Mm. I love that. I find currently my curiosity lies between how much do you let go and just like you said, see things unfold versus how much energy do I put forth into meeting the universe halfway to co-creating that.
Oh, I get that. Oh my goodness. I love that. And I love that. I'm curious about that too. And I like to play with the analogy of a football field where like God and the universe, the divine are on one side and I'm on the other side.
Mhm.
And do we meet at the 50-yard line? Or
Totally.
like, do I go farther? Does it vary?
It feels like it varies all the time.
I feel that too. I don't think it doesn't feel to me like there's a universal equation for this.
Not at all. Cora, I could speak with you for ages around all different subjects. But if you want more of Cora, she will be on community calls with us in the Magic of Circles. So please join us and enter the circle for more of her and her brilliance and her love and delight. Cora, if anyone wanted to know more about you, where can they find out information? Whether to work with you, ask you questions, whatever it might be.
Yep, the most direct route is Cora at sexysoulwellness.com and just emailing me. That's the most direct route.
Gorgeous. And they can also find information about you in general at www.sexysoulwellness.com.
Yes.
Amazing, my love. Thank you so much for joining me on this call, spending a couple of minutes with me in circle with all these other members viewing. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. What a delight.
Well, I look forward to seeing you all and everyone else. If you have any questions, please go over to themagicofcircle.com to view more information about the program. And you can always email me at info@sorasuryano.com. Look forward to seeing you. May magic and miracles happen in your life every day while you live a life that is wild, free, and calm. Ciao, lovelies.